bit higher up, aren't I?
I'm on the little chair, yes.
So that actually does make sense. If I just put it up there, it does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You're mostly in view. Good. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. We got undead here. Hello. You not trying to sort out, speech or whatever. Someone else do it. You can do it next year or whenever you know. Hopefully the offer will still be there. I'm sure they'll be very privileged to have you on. Maya says, after I came out to my family, I went on Facebook and basically told everybody, and if anybody doesn't like it, they can unfriend me. Good. And so, tree. Can use the D-pad to move things further away or closer to you and moving them like that. I didn't know that. That's helpful. Okay. Sure it didn't tell me. And all sorts of other things. Which hopefully you've listened to as well, and that's why you're following, because otherwise you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Why have we got this house up? I can't remember now. I can't even remember what's happening. I'm supposed to be making a Lego, I guess. Benedicio comes back. Yeah, okay, sorry, Aurelia. Yes, don't describe to Malice what Christian Louboutins for £2 and Oxfam. This is fine. This is a thing that could happen, actually. It could happen. It couldn't happen. But the old dear in the shop only charged me £2 for them. Dennis wondered if Christian Louboutin might ever need them back.
What's going on?
This is a good question, this, I think. I mean, I'm just seeing that there's a lot of words to the question. That's why I'm judging it. That's how I'm judging it. It's like, I think it's good because it's big. You what, mate? There's my mocks. Thank you for the link, Storage. That's very kind. I do have custom Lego kits for sale. Well, actually, sort of. So I've got the instructions. For sale. And then you can either use pieces from your own collection if you've got the pieces. If you don't have the pieces, there's quite an easy way. Hey everybody. Hope you're all really well on this beautiful Sunday. The storm has finally... The guy said, ooh, look at that Porsche out of the window, It's like, yeah, but what about my tits? No, but look, I'm going to plug it in and see what happens. So I'll plug it into my USB hub. Oh! And then, that means it works, basically, right? That's gotta mean it works. Which button is it? I can't tell. Oh, there you go. Oh. We lost the stream momentarily then. I don't know why, but that's a successful job. No point doing the poll now. Right, is that connected? It's fucking not. It's not connected to the goddamn circuit. How you do this? capture, then it's working. Is that the sound working? Thanks for the subscription. We subscribed 1,000 stars 5 months. Does it? Can you? Yeah, you see, that's right. Yeah, that's working. Good. There's one I'd missed. And it was called audio input capture, which I probably should rename. I don't know actually. There's another one which is audio. Like there's another one which is mic and auxiliary, but it's not that one that I want. It doesn't matter. Anyway, hello everybody. This is Transbricks. We are live and coming at you from the farm, back on the farm, in northwest of Norway. Nordøst, something like that, or is that cheese? North cheese of Norway. That's where we're coming at you from today. I hope you're all very well. Back in the Lego room. Back in the old Lego room now today. Cool, it's Lego. Ooh, it's Lego, innit? Ooh, I'm surrounded by Lego. It's just kind of like, it's not a sexual experience, obviously, but it's quite nice though. It's quite, obviously it's not, right? Obviously, Jesus Christ, I'm not a complete, that's not. I just want to make it really clear to everyone. That is not why I like Lego. Okay, it's just, wait until the bloody GCs get hold of that one and they'll be like, oh, okay, you perverted man, that's why you like Lego, because you like to stick it up your bum. It's like, well, yes, but that's not why that's not the main reason. I'm just going to put my earrings in. Hope everyone's really well. Nice to see you in my chat. Hello everybody. I'm going to say hello to every single one of you very soon. Okay, Ashlyn is starting in 10 minutes. So you're just saying hi. I'm going to just say hi back to you, but also thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it, Ashlyn. I hope you have a fantastic stream. You probably need to just go set up, right? So that's fine. You just go set up. Ooh. Right. What's happening in Ashlyn's stream then, huh? What's happening that's so exciting that you have to leave me for? Better be bloody good. Better be a good reason for this, because this, is this not exciting? Jesus Christ. Hello everybody. We are gonna get through you. So Slav Dude's here. And I figured out the mic. I figured it out in the end. Whoop whoop. Hello Babeline. The witch is back. Ding dong, the witch is back. How you doing, Babeline? It's good to see you. Yeah, I got the sound. We got Ashlyn, but she's here only very temporarily. Very temporarily. We've got Aurelia, of course. We've got Aurelia. Hello, Aurelia. It's nice to see you though in my stream chat. Do you miss me? Is the question. Do you miss me? Probably not. It's probably quite nice to have the apartment to yourself, right? So anyway, Sloth Dude, you got some explaining to do. What's so exciting about Ashlyn's stream? What's she giving you that I'm not giving you? Although, maybe you shouldn't answer that question. I don't know. It's up to you. My wire's all wound up, so I'm just going to try and unwind it because it's annoying me. Do not like getting wound up. So Bill's here. Hello, Bill. How you doing? You just got home from work. Perfect timing. It's Friday here, just coming up to 7 o'clock in the evening. I've got coffee. Special coffee. I got chocolate. Special chocolate. I think we can all agree on that. Check that out. That's special. That's special chocolate. 40%. Still expensive. So it's 70% cocoa. So that's going to be yum. I'm looking forward to eating that. If anyone wants to redeem that for me, I'll be very happy. Hello to Errol. How you doing? Hello, beautiful. Back to you. I just remembered what she looked like now.
What's going on?
Kind of
Here.
It doesn't
Exactly.
matter. Oh, straight away. We got the chocolate redeemed. Thank you so much. You don't like to wait. You don't like to keep me waiting, do you? Nor should you. Should never keep a lady waiting. I am gonna eat all the chocolate now. No, well, not all of it, but some of it, most of it. No, not most of it. A little bit of it.
This is a travesty.
I don't have my box. It's down south. It's down in Oslo. Slav Did says I bought her a new camera and I want to see in action. Oh wow, a new camera, amazing, and that's pretty cool. so why haven't you bought me a new camera? I guess because my camera's not bad, I suppose. Anyway, that's really cool stuff, dude. Well done. That's very kind of you as well. Oli says, yes, I do. I miss you. Oh, that's so nice. 1000 says, oh, heard my name then. Heard your name. I did say your name. It's Friday Chocolate. Wildcard's here. Hello, Wildcard. Freya being what Friday is named after. I guess, sort of. I'm now going to eat it because I'm got it in my hand. I'm going to eat it. Oh, do thing. Yeah. And in fact, it's a travesty that I haven't eaten chocolate recently. It's true, I haven't eaten chocolate recently. That's true, actually. When was the last time I ate chocolate? Oh, it was with you. I don't know. Yeah, it was with you. It was the last of the Ghanaian chocolate, which is very good, by the way. In case you're watching Beans, it's very good, but it's all finished. We ate it all, not on stream. We just scoffed it. We just scoffed it off stream because we were so hungry for chocolate. You know how sometimes you just need chocolate? That was one of those times. So today I've just got a bit of sorting to do. I'm just going to get on with that because there's lots to get through. Whoa, some of the old Batcave, and also the Indiana Jones thing with the snakes. The snake, you know, the snake one, the snake crypt. I'm going to call it. It's where the Ark is. It's where they get the Ark. So I'm just going to dismantle this. I don't have any other cameras. It's just this one. So you can... actually thinking about it, I suppose I do have my Mac camera. Can I angle that down? Hey, you know, maybe I can. Maybe I can. This is a bit weird for me, but maybe it'll work for you. Or I can switch them. Oh, I don't know if I can bother with this anymore. Like, this seemed a good idea at the time, and now I'm kind of regretting it. I'm kind of thinking I won't do it. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Forget it. I want to be able to see the chat. Silly idea. Friday. So yes, that is Freya. Is Freya Friday? Freya is Friday, is it? Could be. I don't know. Ariel's spanking me as usual in his dreams. In his dreams, he's spanking me. Not in reality, though. Slav, did you already have pretty great cameras? Well, thank you. I have pretty great cameras. That's a good compliment, actually. But what about my tits? Are they any good? No, my cameras are pretty good. Yeah, they're not too bad. This would go a lot easier if I had one of those little Lego tools. I'm going to get one. I'm going to get a tool. I'm going to get my favourite colour tool, which is this colour. I don't know what colour that is. What colour is that? Someone will know. What colour is this? What is the official Lego colour of that? I don't know. So basically I come back to the farm and turquoise. It's turquoise. Okay, not heard of that colour before. Right, hold on. Whoa, gosh, the chat's going wild. The chat's going wild. Yeah, that was while we were watching Fallout, I think. We sort of just accidentally ate it while we were watching Fallout. Well, I say accidentally. I'm pretty sure we definitely meant it. Errol says, no, not really. It's not really Friday. I sort of wasn't sure about that one. I didn't want to say anything. But that's what I do, right? Someone says something, and I'm like, oh, is that right? I don't think that was right, but I'll just go along with it usually because I just believe that other people know more about stuff than me. Yeah, that's just the way I think. And then when someone else comes along and says, no, that's totally wrong, and I'll be like, yeah, I sort of knew it was wrong. I knew it's like, well, why don't you fucking say something, you silly cow? But I sort of knew it was wrong. I guess. I don't know. It's one of the interpretations, but usually it is claimed to be named from frig. What the shit is a frig? The god of refrigeration? I think it's... Is that right? I think it's the god of refrigeration. See, I don't know much, but I know a few things. We got one of those. It's not bad, frig, is it? By the way, everyone, says Aurelia, I highly recommend watching the Fallout show, even if you've never even touched any of the games. Yeah, you don't need to play the games to watch the show. Although, probably, if you have played the games, you'll get a little bit more out of it, I suppose. But you don't have to. You really don't have to. It's just sort of kind of fun TV anyway, you know. That naughty cowboy. Ooh, that naughty cowboy with the funny face. He's naughty, isn't he? He's a bad boy. Stuff, dude. But I have to say, despite having to jump over soon, it's nice to see you too. Has been a few days. Hasn't it, stuff, dude? I didn't get to stream on Wednesday because I was travelling. I didn't stream yesterday because I was sick. Literally sick. Well, not literally sick like vomiting, but literally sick as in ill. I was definitely ill. Why are those two people looking at me from the... They're just walking past looking at me. Yes, I'm streaming. They're literally the entire way along the pavement. The necks were on a swivel. Two of them walking the dog and they were just like... Go away. Jesus. What's wrong with you? I assume they were looking at me. Or maybe the house is on fire. Maybe the house is on fire. This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it now? It's like, oh, it wasn't me, was it? It was the house, it's on fire. Okay, fair enough. And I'm like, the house is on fire. No, probably not. Probably they were just looking at me. I don't know what they were doing. There's a big one. I'm streaming at the window. That's why the light's so good. I have no other lighting. This is my lighting today. But I'm using the sun, the natural sunshine. There we go. Headphones off that base plate. You didn't see it because you're not really able to see it, but that's what happened. Amazing. And what I'm doing is I'm sorting the Lego into little piles of Lego. See? So I've got snakes here. I've got some little tiles there. I've got some, I don't know what they're called. Modified tiles, maybe? Not sure. Anyway, whatever. So I'm doing stuff. Anyway, yeah, thanks, Love Dude. It's nice to see you too. I hope you have a good time on Ashlyn's channel. But you better come back. Why did it have to be snakes? I know, bloody snakes. Look, do you want some snakes? This is a handful of snakes. There we go, handful of snakes. They go in the snake drawer. Where's the snake? I've got a snake. No, it's animals. Here's animals. This is animals. Spiders and dogs and snakes. That's where they go. Snakes go in the snaky hole. Aurelia's having pork chop ramen with an egg and less spring onion than I'd prefer, i.e. none. Because that's none. That's a lot less. You forgot it. Never mind, it'll still be good. I'm sure it's still good. Bill agrees. Bill concurs. Friday is named after Frigg rather than Freya. So who is Frigg? I'm sort of guessing that they're not actually the god of refrigeration, but that's just an educated guess. Leave my dreams out of it. Don't even want to venture into your dreams. Honestly, if I'm there, it's by accident. Just tell me to go, no, mate, you're not supposed to be here. Please. It'll be embarrassing if it gets out that I'm in your dreams. For me. Right. So you learned that. Yeah, you learned that well, card. I sort of did as well. So we're getting teal, turquoise. Were you trying to go for turquoise and just gave up? Studio Errol says, come to think of it, there aren't many months or days named after Christian fantasy, is there? Christian fantasy? What do you mean? No, I think it was all pre-Christian, wasn't it? They maybe modified them, but well, I don't know. I don't know what they did to them. They usually just what's it called? Appropriate. That's the word. Christians, yeah, they like a bit of appropriation, don't they? They take holidays and names and concepts and ideas, and then just like, yeah, no, God did this. This is what Jesus did. It's like, no, actually, you'll find that. No, Jesus did this. It's ours now, Jesus. Okay. So we're going for turquoise. We're going for teal. Right. Wildcard says it's teal on the official website. See, I thought maybe turquoise, but I think we're going to go for teal. If that's what it says, yeah, turquoise. Turquoise. If that's what it says on the official website, then that's what we're going to go for, because it's official and it's from Lego. And that is the word. That's the word of God on this channel. Mr. Lego. I only worship one kind of thing. And that is the Temple of Lego. Really says initially I'd think that's turquoise, but no idea if Lego called it that. It's teal. Bill Swell says, I really enjoyed Fallout. Are we talking about the TV show or the game? And the question is, who's watched the show and also played the game? Like, because there's more than one game, obviously. There's like 4? Are there 4 or are there 5? I don't know. I'm thinking there's at least 4. But then there might be some extra ones. Like extra special little ones somewhere. That's, because they do that, don't they? Computer games, they do that. Especially when it's successful franchises, like the Fallout series are. It's not the best game. I mean, it's not the best game engine in the world. I don't think, the stuff from Bethesda, but it does its job. It's a bit slow. Frigg is Odin's wife. I see. I didn't know that. Okay. So not the god of refrigeration. Or was she frigid? Is that where it comes from? No. Maybe. No. Probably not. Good. So no, exactly the opposite, isn't it? Goddess of marriage, prophecy, clairvoyance, and motherhood. She's got it all. She's got it all. She was a catch, wasn't she? But he was happy when he married her. It's like, oh God, you will not believe who I just got engaged with, guys. It's unbelievable. She's literally the goddess of marriage, and we're going to get married. What a coincidence! I have struck gold. It's like she saw me coming. Well, she is the goddess of clairvoyance as well, so that makes sense. Yeah, fertility goddess. So did they have children? Okay, Bricklink says it's dark turquoise. Ooh, we got some controversy in the chat already. We're going to have a fight. We are going to have a fight about this. This is the first poll. I want everyone to vote. Is this teal? Or is it turquoise? Or is it dark turquoise? This is the question. I think we need to determine this. We need to get to the bottom of it. We're going to vote. And then probably someone at some point should actually find out the actual answer. I don't know. It's not going to be me. Because I can't be bothered. I think it's a silly poll. But I think that's why we should definitely do it now. Because the silly polls are the best polls. Hello, Doggy Frida. Here's Doggy Frida. Come and say hello, everybody, to Frida. And say to Frida, you say hello to everybody. That's kind of what I meant to say. Yeah, go on, say hello. Go on. Say hello. You're just going to stand there instead? Fine. Okay, well, why don't you come up at least? Come up. Come on up. Up. No, that's down. No, she went down. Come up. Come on here. Up, come on, up, up. Good girl. There we go. Oh, hello. Aren't you a good girl? Yeah, do you remember when I used to do this? I know, I haven't done this for like 3 weeks. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been on the farm. Gosh, 3 weeks. That went quick, didn't it? It feels like I'd just been here yesterday. It's been 3 weeks. How's that work? How's that work? I don't know. Apparently that's how it works, Frida. 3 weeks. Gosh. Huh. That doesn't feel like it's right, but it is. That is actually right. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Right, Aurelia's got the facts. Frigg is Wotan or Odin. Well, make your mind up. What's his name? Some of his wife. Some people mix up Freya and Frigg or claim they're the same, but they're not. Frigg is an Aesir. Freya is a Vanir. And Freya and Wotan share power between them, though again, many claim Wotan is the superior one. Patriarchy things. Yeah, I don't know what any of that meant, but that's cool. Thank you, Aurelia. What's the link? What's the link? By the way, just to let you know, I can't really play any links. I can't play any links because I don't have my iPad. This is the square hole. Yeah, the square hole, yeah. Welcome. Kicking you out of dreams. I don't think I'd have the willpower. Good one. That's what I like to hear. Well, obviously I can't enforce this. It's just my recommendation. Just know that if I am in your dreams, I do not consent. Imagine if... Oh, no, don't even imagine it. You can dream what you like, guys, as you can dream what you like. No one has any power over that, do they? Just realised, is it possible to redeem show me what you've got to summon Frida? What? I just realised, is it possible to redeem show me what you've got to summon Frida? I had to read that twice because it didn't make any sense the first time, but now I understand. And yeah, I think it probably is. I think it is. So, and that happened and you didn't have to, right? It was, so you got a freebie, I guess. But I'm kind of thinking that would be that'd be perfectly reasonable. Show me what you got. I want to see Frida. That's fair enough. Yeah, cool. Okay, there's 6 Fallout games. Okay, 6. I knew there were about 4, at least 4. Okay, 1, 2 Tactics, 3 New Vegas, 4. That's a funny, very funny numbering system. No man. The 6. Yeah, 6 finished Fallout games, not counting the Android one. What? Also Fallout 76. I don't know how many there are now. I don't know how many there are. Please vote. Is the brick separator teal, turquoise, or dark turquoise? Gosh, that's complicated, isn't it? I'm going to vote. I don't know which one the answer is. Maybe we'll never know. We don't talk about that one. Well, this one you still got to talk about. There's 15. Hold on. Earl says there's 15 Fallout games. Except we don't talk about most of them. We don't like that. How many are we allowed to talk about then? I'm gonna eat some more chocolate because I'm hungry. Uh-oh. Can't sort unless I got my drawers. And some of my drawers are on the floor. It's not the first time my drawers have been on the floor. It won't be the last time. So the final vote is turquoise. Where's the music? Has the music stopped? Who stopped the music? 'Cause it wasn't me. Is it coming back? We'll give it a minute. I don't hear anything. That's weird. Is it plugged in? Oh, something's happening. Okay, we got music. Go. Just took me by surprise there because I didn't hear the music. Right, so we're not sure about how many Fallout games there are, is what I'm getting. 5 distinct PC console games, but then, like, so that means if there's 15, then that means 10 other games that you don't talk about. It's very secretive, this franchise, isn't it? I don't know what the hell's going on. Hey, at least Wotan didn't constantly shag anything with a hole, as opposed to a certain other king of the gods. Cough, Zeus, cough. So Zeus was a bit of a horny bastard, huh? Shag anything with a hole. Ugh. Did I tell you all about the story about the... Oh yeah, I think I did. Or was that someone I know? No, it was something else. That's really, you know what? That's not stream approved. That's not stream appropriate, honestly. It's not even suitable for adults, that one. It also says I do not count New Vegas as standalone. It's... Wait, hold on, Storage. Hello, Storage. Nice to see you. Storage is trying to correct my pronunciation, which I think you'll find is absolutely perfect on all things. He says it's turquoise. Turquoise? No. Nah, it's not turquoise. What the hell's that? That's not a colour. That's no colour of mine. Frida was there. I want to bring Loki into the equation here, says Ariel. And let's discuss Odin's indiscriminate use of holes. One of Ariel's favourite subjects. Where does this go? This goes here. Where's it go? What? Oh, I've changed it, haven't I? I've moved it. Oh, I've moved it there. There you go. Cool. Hello, Frida. Frida's here. I know the teal turquoise answer from Lego's English website. Wildcard knows the answer. Go on, tell us what the answer is now that we've had the poll finished. Hello, Frida. Hello. Loki isn't the king of the gods, though, says Aurelia. Errol says, not what I said. We're having a god fight now, apparently, in this chat. And we have to permit the term shagged. Errol says, I got an really itchy nose. I'm just going to scratch my nose. Do you want your nose scratched too? Yeah, okay, scratch your nose. Scratch your nose. Scratch your nose. Oh, you got an itchy nose too. Yeah, okay, you're done. You just said Odin was a bit busy at times. Busy shagging holes, various holes. Hey, Loki got shagged as much as he shagged. So does that make it better? I don't know. I don't think that makes it better. Never had stories of Wotan shagging outside wedlock. Gosh, why do we always get there? Why do we always have to go straight to the bottom, chat? We just go straight to the bottom. Straight to the bottom in the holes. It's ridiculous. I'm a little bit ashamed of us all. Well, not me, but definitely you guys. Ashamed of you. You know, there's possibly people watching this stream who've never watched me before, and they're gonna be like, ooh. Because of you. Never heard stories of Wotan shagging outside wedlock, just shape-shifting, causing more discord than the Christian priests wish they could blame Loki for. Slafty says, okay, so Maya, so Frida going to jump to see Ashley now. Take care. Slafty, have a good stream. Hope your cameras are good. Wildcard says, so, I believe the brick separator is listed by Lego as bright bluish green. Bloody hell, we all got it wrong. That wasn't even an option. We should have actually looked at what the correct answer was before we set the poll up, shouldn't we? Never mind. Hello, Dorina. Maya, yes. Who's Megan? What? Eh? Yeah, it is sort of spring, isn't it? Spring fit. You know, I don't really need that, actually. I'm kind of thinking I don't need that, so I'm just going to take my cardigan off. It's quite a temperate day today. Anyway, I hope you're well, Dorina. How are you doing? Lol, men named that. The bright bluish green. A man named this. A man named this. Yeah, also correct. It is lame, isn't it? Lame. Edel says, yeah, I'm going to jump over to Ashlyn as well, since I like streamers not constantly being mean to me. What? I thought that's what he liked. I thought that actually is what he liked. Never mind. Does that mean I should be nicer to him? No, that means I should be more mean to him. I'm clearly not being mean enough. So the only one we don't talk about is 76. Good year though, that. It's a good year, 76. Wildcard says, I mean, bright bluish green is still a better name than what Lego tries to pass off as lilac and violet. Why, what's wrong with lilac and violet? Storage. That is the pronunciation that annoys me, so I thought I'd try and pass it on. Turquoise? It really annoys me as well, actually. Thanks for passing that on. That really, really annoying pronunciation. Thanks. Yeah, no, I don't need that in my life. I'm going to continue to say turquoise. Basically, the launch of Fallout 76 is quite possibly the worst MMO launch in the history of gaming. This is from Aurelia, which makes Bethesda responsible for the 2 worst MMO launches in gaming history. Also, the only MMOs they've made, so maybe they should just not do that thing. So what's the other one? So we got Fallout 76, but what's the other MMO? Don't keep us in the dark on tenterhooks, Aurelia. I need to know the other launch. What is it? What's the other game they did, which was awful? Straight to the bottom. Don't we follow where we are led? Yeah, I guess you people are like sheep. You like sheep, and I love it. And I'm the shepherd. I'm the lady shepherd. Because I guess, hold on, do you get lady shepherds? Is that a male-dominated profession as usual? Shepherding sheep? I feel it is, isn't it? I don't know. What's the is it shepherdess? Shepherdess. Or do you not need to do that? Because, like, you know, you had actress, or whatever, and now people don't really necessarily say that, they just say actor, you know. And then we had, you know, footballers. But now, you know, because there's a lot of other football, you know, now we say male footballers, you know, to differentiate it from real footballers. Because otherwise it's confusing, you know, because they're not proper footballers, then, are they? Shelley says, we had a light layer of snow this morning when I woke up. Seriously? Oh shit. Well, it's quite nice here. It's quite sunny. It is kind of cold, but it's okay. I had every single kind of weather when I was coming up. When I was driving up, I had every single kind of weather. I had sun, fog, hail. No, actually, I didn't have hail. I'm lying. We didn't have hail. We had sleet. We had snow, rain, sunshine. We had everything. But I suppose it is quite a long drive. And oh my god, do I regret that I'd got a dodgy burger at lunchtime. So I know we made the sandwiches, right? And I ate the sandwiches, right? But I also wanted a burger because I had a burger. So I got a dodgy burger. Real dodge. Bad decision. I regretted it almost instantly. It was cheap, right? That's the thing, it was cheap. The price was too good to not eat, but also it was a stupid idea. Dodgy burger sat terribly inside me, and then it just left me feeling awful. And then I didn't sleep at all the night before last. And I just had a really bad day yesterday because I cannot operate on no sleep. I cannot operate on no sleep. I'm useless. I'm one of these kinds of people who actually needs to sleep. You know. Okay, Elder Scrolls Online is the other one, is it? I didn't know. So that's not very good, is it? Storage says there was a phase a few years back where Elder Scrolls Online was actually rather liked, but they made sure to ruin it again shortly after. How did they manage to do that? They really hate their own games, don't they, sometimes? Yes, shepherdess. Shepherdesses. Little Bo Peep is a shepherdess, isn't she? Little Bo Peep. But she wasn't very good because she lost a sheep. Probably doing a maker, wasn't she? Oh, silly woman. Oh. Why did Little Bo Peep? Why did she lost the sheep? Why did she lose a bloody sheep? How can you lose your sheep? How can you do that? Lady footballeresses. Lady footballeresses. You know, that's not a bad name though, actually. So what do you do? I'm a footballeress. It's not bad. I quite like it. Hey Lucy, how you doing? Lucy's popped in for a bit. I'm going to have a little bit more coffee. Special coffee. Okay, good. I did it without dripping. Aurelia says, were they initially double charged player subscriptions? No, you're not allowed to do that. And if you couldn't pay for both, you got no access and had to file in court to get their money back. Knew a family who had 4 people signed up and started with a 6-month subscription. They'd been in the closed beta alongside me, so knew what they were buying, just didn't expect to be charged $350 twice. Yeah, that's a big mistake, isn't it? Big mistake. What the hell? And also not to try and not fix that. That's just they need to fix that. You can't expect the customer to have to try and sort that out. You should be. Bloody hell. It was a good game. Initially, they just had a really terrible thing at launch. As outlined above, I had spent 6 months in the closed invite-only alpha. We're in both closed alpha and beta. Got an invite through a gaming community. Lucy's worn out. What's up, Lucy? Went into town earlier and got some shopping, which was tiring. It can be, can't it? Shopping, being in town. And for the last couple of hours, I've been going through every piece of paper I have trying to find my birth certificate. Why are you trying to find your birth certificate? Are you applying for silly old GRC? That's the only thing I can think of where you might want to be getting your birth certificate. Is that what it is? To prove that you were born? It's like, no, but I was born. So, no, but why do you have to prove you were born? Like, because I just got questions about that. It doesn't really make an awful lot of sense to me. It's like, I definitely was born. Is it so that, do you have to give it to them so they can kind of destroy it when they give you a new one? Just in case you want to try to pretend that you've been born twice. Yeah? It's like, here's my birth certificate, and here's my other birth certificate when I was born again. Is that to prevent some kind of fraud. That's a weird kind of fraud, isn't it now? It's silly. It is silly, isn't it? It's really silly. The entire system is silly. Don't get me started on that shit. It's silly because anyone can get a reprint. You don't have to be you. Yeah, you don't have to be you to get a copy of your certificate from the authorities, because a birth certificate isn't identity. Exactly, it's not identity. You can't use it to open a bank account or anything like that. I don't think you can you? It's not, you need like a passport or a driver's license or all that kind of stuff. Birth certificate just proves that you were born, which, is a little bit kind of like, how did you get here? Were you born? Yes, no, it's okay. I was born. Here's the certificate to prove it. Just to remove all doubt. I know you're looking at me suspiciously. No, but I promise you, I was born. I was one of those humans that was born. It's good to clear things up. It's good to clear things those kinds of things up, though, just in case there's any confusion. Because you never know, right? You just never know. Nowadays, you never know. Could have been done with computers or something. I think. It could have been an artificial intelligence experiment gone wrong. There's a lot of that stuff that's silly, isn't there? There's so many things that are silly. So many things, Frida, including you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, you're not getting any socks, thank you. No. So Lucy, oh, you weren't born. Ah, that could be an issue then, actually. So if you weren't born, that's maybe why you can't find it. Yeah, so if you were manifested from the ether, exactly. Personally, I came through a portal. I'm going to tell you which one. But it definitely wasn't my mummy's portal. It was a different portal. And that's how I came into being. Obviously, I can't say born because I wasn't born. That's how my existence started. How were you born, guys? Not born, because born is something else. But how were you? How did you enter into this world? And do you regret it as much as me? Yeah, so Aurelio says I hatched from an egg in the Amazonas. What? Can you not just say Amazons? What's an Amazonas? Then again, it doesn't matter. Then again, wait, you hatched from 2 eggs? How's this working? Then again, from another egg in Viborg, Jutland. That's a lot of eggs that you keep hatching from. No, but I think I get it. I think I actually get what you're trying to say there. I think I get it, sort of. So, how did little Bo Peep lose a sheep? I totally missed that, actually. There was the poll, and I didn't even call out to it. Sorry, that was a good poll, and I totally missed it. Oh, it was an insurance scam, gambling, gross neglect, too busy doing a makeup. That's the one I would have voted for. Cooked and ate them all. That's not another good choice. I didn't even see the poll. Shit, did anyone else even see the poll? 2 people did. And they decided it was an insurance scam, which is sort of funny. But I kind of want to... Can we run the poll again so I can see it? Because I totally missed it. Did you even... Was it even mentioned? I only just saw that it was finished. How did little Bo Peep lose her sheep? Look, I think this could be a whole series of polls now. And I think we're going to start again, because it's only 2 people and that doesn't count. I want to vote myself. Let's do the poll again. I really want to vote this time. The answers are good. The answers are good. Let's just roll the camera again. I want to see that poll again, and I'm gonna do it. And if I don't see it, just make it like if you do a poll and it's a fun poll and you're proud of it, Just let me know if I haven't, you know, if I haven't talked about it. Let me know, because maybe I just didn't see it, like in this case. Because I am busy, you know. I'm doing a lot of things right now. I don't know. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing stuff right now. So it's my process. I can't exactly explain what I'm doing. Sorting Lego, that's for sure. So Lucy says, now you're thinking with portals. Now you're thinking with portals. Remember, the cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. I wouldn't mind some cake though. I don't care if it's a lie. I want bloody cake. Guess what I had for dinner? I had poppadoms and nothing else. That's what one of my daughters wanted. She just wanted poppadoms. And I was like, yeah, all right, fine. We'll have poppadoms. And then I'll make something else. And, you know, to have with the poppadoms. And she's like, I'm not really hungry, but I'll have poppadoms. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. We'll just have poppadoms. So I just made loads of poppadoms. And we ate them all. And I was a bit bored of them by the end, actually. I really like poppadoms, but I think having 4, almost 5 poppadoms, and we only had mango chutney to eat them with, so again, it's a little bit samey. So not a huge choice of dips there. Literally, you could have either just poppadom plain or poppadom with mango chutney, and that's it. It wasn't the best dinner I've ever made, to be fair. I'll freely admit that. But it did the job, and my daughter liked it. That's that's obviously a key metric. Here we go. The polls again. I noticed it this time. I've seen the poll. How did little Bo Peep lose her sheep? So, we've already got a different answer. I like it. It's a good one. Insurance scam. Cooked tomato and ate them all. That's another good one as well. And then we've still got a couple to vote for. We got gambling. Gross neglect. Which is great. Or was she too busy doing her makeup? Yeah, which is sort of gross neglect. But I kind of like gross neglect, actually. I'm just going to go with that one because it's like a more of an umbrella term. Because it may have been a makeup. It may have just been, she might have been doing her hair. You don't know. Bloody Bo Peep. She was probably trans, wasn't she? She was trying to enforce stereotypical femininity stereotypes. Silly old Bo Peep. Instead of looking after a sheep, which is her job as a shepherdess. Well, she definitely took that job from a real woman. So, yes, this is a really good poll. And you know what I want the next poll to be? Once we've figured out how little Bo Peep lost the sheep, I want to know what happened when the bow broke. And I also want to know... Oh, shit, I can't remember it. We got Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We got... Come on, help me out here. We got a bunch of options that we are going to vote. We are going to kind of think about them and be like, we're going to pick holes in all of these stories. And we're going to get to the bottom of it, as usual, because we like getting to the bottom of things on this channel, as has already been mentioned. Okay, we got the Little Red Riding Hood. Shit. Where's this go? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find some places to put my Lego because I can't see them at the moment. I'm missing a few places that I used to have. I don't know what I've done with them. I'll find them. Yep, I get that. Right, so please vote. It's a good one. No one's voted for gambling. No one's voted for like she gambled them away. She got. It was like a drunken poker night with the other shepherds or shepherdesses, and she was like, "I'm all in, and I raise you this and all your sheep." And she lost them. She lost them all. Silly bet to make that because they're not even hers, right? Are they? Were they hers or was she just doing it for someone else? Was she? Was she just like a hired hand? She's in a lot of trouble, that young lady. Anyway, that's a funny poll. I like it. So I came through one of the stargates. Potentially, could be another poll there, couldn't it? I don't remember though. Who remembers? Because I don't remember I don't remember exactly what happened at that point in my life. Most people can't. Right, this one is always the last one. Oh, this one. This jar is so full. Oh my god, that's so full. Here we go. Okay, oh my god. Rubbish! It's literally there is no result. And I can't help but think that people did that almost on purpose. So everyone got a vote, and it's just neck and neck 5 times. It's 5 necks. Whatever. So very undecided, that result. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's start thinking about the next one, because I thought that was sort of fun. As far as polls go, that was sort of fun. These away. You know, I'm actually getting through Lego. I'm actually sorting quite a lot of Lego. It's going reasonably well, I gotta say. Look at that piece. Bloody hell. That's an interesting piece. So it's a big old brick. That's one piece, solid piece. Like a big old beam, vertical beam. It's from the Batcave. Wow. Sort of interesting, isn't it? Storage says, oh, I was not proud of it. What, the poll? I thought it was awesome. And I knew it was you. Lucy, swap things for people. You're doing lots of people. It's too long ago now. I don't remember what I said. So yes, the poll is back up. Carefully copied from a screenshot for precise reconstruction. Congratulations. Well done. Good plan. Lucy, I agree. Sure, the makeup fits under gross neglect. But it's just like specific. It's specifying specifically what she specifically messed up on. So was her makeup any good is the question. Was it worth it? Cooked and ate them isn't mutually exclusive with insurance scam. Okay, now you're just getting nitpicky now, I feel people. You're getting a little bit nitpicky. And we did. We got them all. We got all of the above. That's exactly what happened. So we got some options for the next one. Hansel and Gretel. Oh yeah, Hansel and Gretel. Someone remind me what happened to Hansel. Were they the ones who ate? Were they the one who went to Granny's house in the woods? And Granny's house was like made of chocolate. Shit, that's a good story. And that's about all I got from it. And then they eat the house. Or am I just making this up? Is this a dream I had once? That's a bloody good dream. Goldilocks and the Three Bears is just a pansexual polycule. So it's Goldilocks, and then we got 3 bears. Shit, lucky old Goldilocks. But also, what's the metaphor though? She was eating porridge, and one of the porridges was too hot, one was too cold, and one was just right. What's that? What does that mean? Was it the porridge, or was it the beds? Did she sleep in the beds? Hold on, did she sleep in the beds, or was it the porridge? Jesus, I don't remember any of what happened in these stories. Oh, we got the 3 ghosts. We got the 3 Billy Ghost graph as well. That was my favourite one. that actually was my favourite one. The three-billiard ghost glove. I remember that pretty well because I got my grandma to just tell me the story over and over again. I really liked the whole idea of the grass is greener for some strange reason. But you know what? The grass is greener. Right, already says it's a bit too unorthodox, even for me, that one. Oh, the fact that Goldilocks and the Three Bears is just a pansexual polygon. I've not heard that one before. Is that canon? Are we sure that that's canon? That was a 5-way tie. She did all of them. She did them all. If you were here now, May, you'd know how much I laughed at that tie. It was funny, wasn't it, the tie? The tie was kind of funny. She did them all. Fucking Bo Peep. Useless. Absolutely. Look, if you wanted to hire a shepherdess, don't hire her. She's not good. She's rubbish. She'll cook your sheep, burn them, gamble them away, and then do a makeup while they burn. So it says, we're wasting our own time here. Yes, like this is serious, guys. If you're gonna do polls, then you gotta. I think you're not taking it seriously enough. Like, you're not quite getting into the spirit of this. We're trying to figure out quite important subjects here. The results of some of these polls could affect your life in profound ways. I don't want to understate this. So, come on. Be serious. An interesting break, isn't it? That's one break. Abel's back. I know, storage. I should be doing things, but at least I'm not in bed, so there's that. You know, you can always watch me from bed as long as you keep 2 hands on the computer at all times. You could watch me from bed. And also, don't dream about me. Alright, wait, so hold on, we got a new poll, which is fruitier. What the shit? Who's doing these polls? Who's doing these polls, please? Is this an Aurelia poll? I think this is an Aurelia poll. Next poll should be guess who did the poll. Which of my mods did this poll? Based on how stupid it is. Right, which is fruitier? You know, this is important as well, actually. Like, they're all important, but this one is particularly important. Which is fruitier? Banana, apple, pear, pomegranate, or pineapple? Shit, I mean, pomegranate is kind of pulling ahead here, but I don't know if that's right. Like, if I was going to say which is the fruitiest fruit, it's definitely the pineapple for me. It doesn't mean I actually like it. I think pineapple is fine. I think it goes well with other things. I couldn't eat a whole one, that's for sure. Like, well, I suppose I could, but only if you paid me. How much money would you have to pay me to eat a whole pineapple? Tenner? I think a tenner. I think about £10. You have to pay me £10 to eat a whole pineapple. That's my price. It's not cheap. Well, it is quite cheap, actually. And it would be a real inconvenience to me. Oh, I saw the Hansel and Gretel up. Oh, hold on. Wait, Aurelia says they ate the witch's gingerbread house. So she tried to boil and eat them in her cauldron. Bloody hell. So that's like... So the moral of the story is you're not supposed to eat houses. We got a new follower. It's Mimi, 37, from Denmark, perhaps. Hello, Mimi. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. What are we up to now? 9:20. Gosh, 9:20. That's a lot of people following me. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Mimi, from maybe Denmark. We just don't know. No, I do know because I can see it on the screen. It's yes from Denmark. Hey, we got lots of people from Denmark here. Well, you're in good company. If you like that sort of thing. Which I don't. Anyway, yeah, so that's what happened with a gingerbread house. I mean, there's still definitely questions. There's definitely questions there, aren't there? Like, for example, I mean, the obvious question is, why was a house made of edible confectionery? How did she think that was a good idea? Because you know it's going to get eaten, but it's not just going to get eaten by kids. It's going to get eaten by all sorts of things, like, you know, all the creepy crawlies are going to love that. They're going to absolutely love that shit. It's going to be within about an hour or so. It's just going to be crawling, isn't it, with ants and with all sorts of things. So I don't know what state it was in when the kids got there, but I can only imagine it was pretty grotty. Unless she's freshly made it, but even so, you can't just make a house and, you know, it's, I don't know. And then she was what? Surprised? Angry when that happened? No, I'm sorry, but something's not adding up there for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Something's just doesn't add up. No. Right, the story says, I saw the Hansel and Gretel opera, and it remains my least favourite of all operas. But it did make the parents very sympathetic in a poverty ruins everything way, so that was nice. Hansel and Gretel opera. I didn't know there was such a thing, actually. So that's news for me. She ate porridge and slept in the beds. Okay, the fruitiest fruit is a pomegranate, apparently, but pineapple came second. Yeah, so she ate porridge and slept in the beds. Okay, right, because I remember the bird saying, who ate all my porridge? Yeah. And then she tried the beds, didn't she? And some of the beds were hard and soft, too soft to wear, and then she found the bed that was just right. So did she? Oh yeah, and then I remember. Right, so she ate the porridge, but she only ate the porridge that was the right temperature first. So one of the porridges was one of the porridge was too hot, one of the porridge was too cold, I guess, and one of the porridge was just right. So she scoffed that, and then she went and found a bed that was just right. And then she slept in that. And then she got attacked by bears. I don't know. What happened then? Is this a happy ending? What happened when did she get attacked just, because if you're going to go up against a bear, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get really big. Just be big. So firstly, be bigger than the bear, because that'll scare them. And also whilst being bigger than the bear, you've also got to make a lot of noise, as much noise as you can. Oh, thank you, Mimi. Thanks for the subscription. Awesome. I'm going to chat to you very soon, properly, because then I'm going to get to you in the chat, but I just haven't done that yet. But that's amazing. Thanks so much for subscribing. I'm very, very happy you did that. You obviously like my farting around talking about bears. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. You've totally interrupted me. Something about fucking bears. No, you've got to shout and scream at them. You got to shout and scream at the bear, and then also you've got to be more strong than the bear and punch it right in the face. And that's it's pretty straightforward, right? So once you've got those three tips, then you can basically just have any bear. Seriously, you just be fine. You don't have to worry about birds from that point on. The last point is pretty important, but the first two are also important as well. What's the worst feature in the witch's house? Here we go. This is a good poll. I like it already. Thank you for the poll, mods. You're having fun, aren't you? I can tell my mods are having fun. It's a good stream when even the mods are having fun. When even the mods, it's a good stream then, isn't it? So, I do like to try and keep them entertained. They got to earn the money. That's no money. So, what's the worst feature in the witch's house? Is it the toffee worktops? Yeah, those would get sticky, wouldn't they? That'd be rubbish. The fruit leather sheets. Ugh. Oh, that's what, to sleep underneath. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be nice, is it? Especially in the summer when it's hot. Oh my God, just imagine he's going to get sticky and ugh. Jelly stools. Wobbly on the jelly. No, that could be good actually. That could be the best feature. The jelly stools. I wouldn't mind one of those. Cake shelves. Cake shelves are like shelves that have been baked. It's like a big cake. Shelf cake. Yeah, that's just going to fall down. You're going to put something on it, it's just going to fall straight through. Anything heavy is not going to work. Or the boiled candy toilet. Is that the worst thing? The boiled candy toilet. Again, I can kind of see it getting sticky and hot in the summer. Peel your bottom off it when you've done a big something on it. And yeah, just the whole combination of something that's edible with something that is at this sort of the end of the food's life is a weird combination, isn't it? It's not something that most people kind of put together. It doesn't go naturally together. But I'm gonna go with the fruit leather sheets because that sounds really gross. Imagine trying to sleep under that. I don't know. It sounds bad. It's not for me. Maybe some people would be into that. No shade. That's cool for you, but it doesn't. That would not work for me. I don't think. Especially if I just want to sleep. For goodness, I just want to sleep. Anyway, thank you for the poll. Whoever did that, I suspect it was. No, actually, I don't know. Who was it? Who was that one? I can't tell. So, Errol, I'm going to catch you with chat because I'm so far behind. I'm sorry. Errol says, both. She was a goddamn brat and the Butch Bears decided to explore her submissive side. Goldilocks. You naughty, naughty little girl. Little Bo Goldilocks peep. Wow, Lucy learned to type. Yeah, what? Little Bo, Goldilocks, peep. Goldilocks, Bo, peep. Little Bo, that's two different people. No, but is it the same person? She gets around and she's fucked up all the sheep. And now she's gone back to the house with the bears. Like, she just doesn't give a shit, does she, this girl? I really like the idea that it's in the same universe and it's the same girl. I like that. She's a brat and she's bad. Right, now we don't expect that of you. I don't know what that's from, sorry. Pull up. Dustin's here. Hey, Dustin. We're very serious. No more couch Lego. Well, no, probably some couch. No, actually, I'm hoping to take this desk down with me, actually, when I go back on Tuesday. I hope it fits in the car. We'll see. So it would be best if there was no couch Lego, to be honest, because it made a good clip. The clip was good, right? But the experience was bad for me as a streamer. Lucy says pineapple because it goes on pizza. Probably all those could go on pizza. Which one? I can't remember what they were, but you could put them all on pizza if you really wanted to. Maybe like a fruit pizza. I just blew your mind, didn't I? Hello, Mimi. How you doing? Hi, I'm new here, and when I saw your channel, I got curious. Very good. That's what I like to hear. I hope it's satisfying your curiosity in all the best ways. So let's just check out. Thank you, Storage. That's Storage says that's 2 subs. Did you gift it? Did I miss it? My screen's super small, so I can't really see much because I don't have an external monitor or whatever. So you have to forgive me if I don't know exactly what the hell's going on. But let me know, and I'll know. Right. So the worst feature in the witch's house was the boiled candy toilet. I think you've thought about that far too much, quite honestly. But I think the jelly stools would be good. The jelly stools would be like, whoa. Like, yeah, it'd be annoying after a while, but it initially would be pretty cool. Lucy says, wow, Maya, I can't afford you. £10 to eat this pineapple. I know, it's expensive. I am expensive. So, yes, you are from Denmark, Mimi. And Aurelia is just trying to correct Lucy's spelling on Danish. Because Aurelia is Danish. And Lucy is learning Danish. Lucy's actually English. So she's doing really well for an English person. Because we are pretty shit at languages, including English, actually, to be fair. I mean, not me. I'm very good at English. but not anything else. Lucy says, ja, jeg kent det. I don't know how you say it in Danish. I'm trying to, like, I don't know how you say that in Danish, honestly. I don't speak Danish. I don't really speak Norwegian either, but you know, I at least sort of know how Norwegian sounds a bit more than Danish. Whenever Aurelia says something in Danish to me, I'm like, what? And it's always like, it's like Chewbacca, you know, she speaks like Chewbacca. Like, what are you saying, Aurelia? But whenever we play that game, I always let her win. Always. I know what's good for me. Oh, Wildcard says, new people, we're gonna need to behave then. Yeah, but also no. Well, you know, just be yourself. So no, then. So that's a no. You know, I'm continuing to be myself. I hope that's not a problem for anyone. We got another poll up, and what's the best sausage? I'm loving this. What's the best sausage? We got salami, pepperoni, chorizo, wieners, or the other wieners. The other wieners. What are the wieners? What are the wieners, though? Use your words. Be specific. I'm going to go first. So I'm going to, you know, I know people are going to vote for the other one because it's funny, but I'm actually not. Because I'm hungry, actually, right now. So I'm going to vote for... Shit, that's hard. There's not enough there. There's not enough sausages. I like lots of sausages. All at once. In my mouth. I'm going to go for chorizo. How do you say chorizo? Because it's not chorizo, is it? Chorizo. Is it chorizo? It's not chorizo. That's for damn sure. Anyway, there's a poll. Please vote. It's important. These are all very important things I'm going to send off to my parent company, big multinational company that actually owns the stream and my soul, and they'll run the numbers and then target their adverts at you specifically based on your answers to your favourite sausage. Probably. Lucy says, I purposely did it wrong because I'm a silly filly. You did it wrong on purpose. Aurelia says, please do keep it English though. Yes, some of us do read Danish, but Meja does not. And you just heard my Danish impression, and I hope it wasn't too offensive to the Danish people in the channel. I just realised that we got a new subscriber who's Danish. And I immediately do a Chewbacca impression of a Danish person. Well done, Meja, congratulations. There's the dog. So someone's at the door, but hopefully not for me, for the girls. Or possibly is one of my girls returning from the wilds. They've been hunting, so they kind of go out hunting most of the day, and then they return in the evening with the kill. Or not, because sometimes they don't manage to do it. And then I obviously reprimand them and make them sleep in the barn. But if they have a decent kill, then they can come in. They obviously have to skin it, prepare it and stuff first. But they can then come in and they're usually pretty tired, so they just go straight to bed. And that's my dinner tomorrow. They don't eat it. I eat it. Anyway, Meja just needs practice. Aurelia says, Danish refuge in Norway. Yes, Aurelia's a Danish refuge. That's a good one. One Nordic language at a time. There's so many, and here it's a different language, almost a different language as well anyway, because it sounds completely different from Oslo Norwegian. So being in Oslo is actually helpful for me. I feel like I'm taking in more Norwegian, actually, just being in Oslo, because it's like you know, it's like received pronunciation of Norwegian, you know. Whereas here it's like a country bumpkin. It's like Newcastle or something. It's ridiculous. Sweden, says Aurelia. Sweden. Last I checked, Oslo was in Norway. What did I say? Oh, what? Meja should have moved. Oh, I see. Lucy says Meja should have moved to Denmark instead of Sweden. No, Oslo is definitely in Norway, Lucy. Yeah, what? No. You're getting confused. It's okay. It's allegedly one of the most popular ones, and it was naff. What? I don't know what that was. Anyway, I'm gonna have to scroll down because I'm so behind on chat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Lucy's face palming. Good, good, good. Nope, definitely Norway. Oh, is that one of mine? No, that's not one of mine. Saw it a little ago. So chorizo was the winner of the sausages. It's the sausage winner. Congratulations, lots of different people, and I don't think any of them are my children. So yeah, thank you for the subscription again, Mimi. That was a long time ago. I must figure out a time that you're both around while I'm in Copenhagen, see if I can pop up to say hi. You should. But we're usually both around, except when I'm not. And I'm going to go to the UK soon, so I won't be around then. But other times I'll be around. Is that another one? So that one storage, was it? Yeah, Chorizo was the winner. Or was it Bill? Yeah, it could have been Bill. We just don't know who's doing this polls. At this point, even the mods don't know who's doing the polls. In fact, the really weird thing is, none of the mods are doing the polls. And neither am I. That's the weird thing. But hey, we'll keep it. We'll take the polls. We're having fun. Lucy. Oh, this one has to be the jelly stools. They should have been flushed down the boiled candy toilet. trying to push a jelly stool down the candy toilet. It won't go. Mimi says.
Oh, listen, baby. Put a little ass on it. Like a baby, like a baby. Put a little ass on it.
Such a bad song. I can't believe I've got it as a routine, but I do. Because I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Oh, the light's not very good today, Zay. It's because the light's actually going. You know what's going to stop me from streaming at some point is the fact that you won't be able to see me. That could be a problem. We'll see how much light I've got. It's 8:10 now. When the light goes, when you can't see me anymore, just let me know. You'll still see this light here, but you won't be able to see me anything else. Mimi says, I think you are fantastic to look at. Yeah. Hooray for people like you. You put me in a good mood. That's great. I'm really happy that I'm putting you in a good mood, Mimi. And thank you. It's nice of you to say. Lucy says, isn't a cake shelf just a place to put your cakes? Yeah, no, it's a cake. It's a shelf made of cakes. I think that's what the whole concept was. It's a bad concept, but it is a concept. It says, full disclosure. Uh-oh, ready for this? This current poll is entirely because I thought about a toilet made from boiled sweets and wanted to make it everyone's problem. So there was like some kind of suspicious motivation behind that last poll. I do apologise for my mod. He has been fired and reprimanded appropriately, and now he's also been rehired because I need mods, but it's on a lower grade than before. We've taken his hey doggy, I know. We've taken his bonus away from him. Yeah, that was good already too. That was good. You were the sausage one. You're the sausage lady. Mimi says I can teach you a lot of swear words in Danish. I think I'm probably good, but because also like I don't know if they'll translate. Like you could say them, but I don't know if I'll be like you could write them down, but I don't know if I'll be able to say them because I don't know if I can really. I don't know how Danish works as far as the sounds from phonetics and things. Lucy. Oh, I didn't realise the last one was a euphemism. I want to change my vote. There was a massive euphemism in the last one. There usually is, to be fair, because I think my mods are sort of on a similar wavelength to me. As has been mentioned previously in the stream, just previously in this stream, I lead, they follow. Can someone give me a redeem for the chocolate, please? It's looking at me. The chocolate's looking at me. It won't stop looking at me. Just keep going.
This is a travesty.
I'll take it. That's a travesty.
What's going on?
It's a travesty that I'm not eating more chocolate.
I'm so fucking hungry, Bill.
There's the
I'm
redeem.
so hungry. I never knew anyone could be so hungry.
Surely, says Storage, it just means bangers and currywurst. Ooh, yeah, currywurst. Bangers and currywurst. You see, that's a sausage I can get behind.
Water!
Water! Water! That's a sausage I can show my behind to. Wildcard says, I'm upset Polska and Bratwurst are not on the sausage list. You see, this is what I was a little bit upset. I mean, I wouldn't say I was upset by that. I was disappointed. I'm going to say disappointed, not upset. But I agree. I think we need more sausage. We need more sausage options. Generally, don't we, ladies? Right, this is one. Go on. I love that one. Right, that was good. Lucy's blushes at all the sausage in Maya's mouth. What are you talking? I didn't have any sausages in my mouth. Not on this stream, anyway. Reno is a fairly regular type of sausage. Like the type you'd very often find in a hot dog. I thought they were smaller. I thought that was like the joke, you know, like wieners were small sausages. Little small ones. Finely, like the meat is like quite fine, like finely minced, like it's quite smooth and uniform. And like small wieners. It's like an insult. Yeah. Aurelia says, and the other wiener is of course a very adult kind of sausage. Is it? Is that what you were getting at? I'd never guessed. Never guessed in a million years. We can replace the ass redeem if we want to, Maya. We can, and I know we can. I have I have full control and authority to do it, and maybe I have also the will. But the question is, what do we replace it with? You know, I mean, that's the question. And I think at this point it has to be the other wrestling one with Hulk Hogan or something, wasn't it? Was it Hulk Hogan? And what was his thing? Oh, it was awful. Oh, it was so bad. Oh God, it was like a child's song. Oh, I can't really remember it, but it was awful. Utterly shit. There is a lower grade, Storish. There's a lower grade than what you were on. That you're now on. But you're on that now. Yeah, you're on it. You found it. You got to the place. Well done. Congratulations. You've been demoted upward. Downwards, actually. Downwards. Lucy. Right, we got some Danish tips. Just say the first syllable and then tail off the rest of the word. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I can do that. Just give me something to say in Danish. If that's all it is, I feel I could probably do that, you know? That doesn't sound that hard. Lucy says, I love getting a big sausage in my mouth. Yeah, it's alright, ain't it? Brody says same. Sadly, I've only tried the non-euphemistic types. Yeah, but they actually taste pretty, like, better. I would say they taste better. In general. It's like, so the best thing about having an alternative kind of sausage in your mouth is the fact that the guy loves it, right? He likes, when you're eating a special sausage, he really likes it. He's like proud of it because he's like kind of made it himself, you know, and he wants to see that you're enjoying it. Like, he wants to see that you're enjoying the sausage that he's made, but also you wanna show that your enjoyment of the sausage that he's made, especially for you, by and then he likes, he sees your enjoyment, you see his enjoyment, and it's really good. It's like a whole kind of gourmet experience, tasting experience. But honestly, I'd rather have a chorizo, maybe, and then some wine, maybe paella with chorizo, that'd be good. Ooh. But no, I mean, but it's a different. It's good. It's still good. Right? It's still good. It's still good. Look, you don't know what I've done. You don't know what I've done, but you kind of maybe getting some ideas, huh? Just want to say, I've eaten quite a lot of different various sausages in Oslo. They have a much wider selection than here in the north. Much wider. They're really into the sausages. Lucy says, "Ooh, that's how you trigger the laser show. You do the two things. Yeah, you do the rock. So if you do one, what's it do then? Does it do anything? It sometimes doesn't trigger, Maybe that does nothing. Maybe you got to do two at the same time. I don't know." The best sausage I have had was in Ukraine. Okay, so was it a num-num sausage or was it a grown-up sausage? The euphemistic ones are pretty fun. Best sausage I've had was a Mexican spice blend sausage at a petrol station in Viborg. Very spicy, very flavorful, not super hot, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be super hot. Sounds good. Sounds pretty good to me. You know what? We talk about sausages a lot on this stream. I don't know, on this channel. I don't know why we do this, but I sort of have an inkling. And honestly, we're not just talking about penises. I just want to clear that up. We actually are talking about sausages, because food is amazing. I love food, and sausages are a food. I mean, they're also sort of funny because they're also a bit of a euphemism as well. So they do a lot of things. Sausages can do a lot of things for me. Aurelie says, "Well, I have a bad feeling about this, and would you like to know more?" Clip two of the. Yeah, no, but I think we need something a bit more bizarre and just something a little less obvious. I don't think we should have another Star Wars. We shouldn't have another Star Wars one. Have we got any Star? We haven't got any Star Wars actually, have we? But that's fine because it's just so obvious. I don't want to do a Star Wars one. It's too obvious. We should, unless it's like a funny, it's like a pretend. It's like not really Star Wars. It's just like a pretend, silly Star Wars one. That would be fine. But an actual Star Wars one? Nah. This seems really obvious to me, and I don't want to be too obvious. You know what I mean? I like being a little bit left field. Oh God, I love paella. Me too. Paella. I was just thinking about it. I've liked quite a lot of Instagram food stuff recently. Food reels. Maybe too many, because Instagram's now just feeding me more. Feeding me more food reels. It's just constantly giving me food reels. I'm like, oh my God, this looks so good. Before I was getting mostly hot naked lady. Well, not naked, but hot women and stuff. The occasional hot guy. Now it's just sending me pictures of hot food, and I do I'm not complaining. It's great, really. It looks incredible, but it's just food. I want to mix. We got a new poll. You want a 2-week explorative adventure? Where do you go? Okay, so Amazonas. What the hell is that? What is that word? Amazonas? I thought it was just the Amazon. I thought Amazonas, right? Antarctica, It's the only one that's not got a capital letter Antarctica, believe it or not. I don't know why that is. Himalayas, Sahara, or Australia. It's a 2-week explorative adventure. So hopefully you've kind of guided, like, just kind of dropped off in the middle of the Antarctic, and because then you'd just die, wouldn't you? Wouldn't be much of an exploration. I don't know if anyone's going to vote for that, quite honestly, because that doesn't sound that much fun. Which one's got the beach? Has Antarctica got any beaches? Tell you what does have a beach, and that's Australia. So that's the one for me. I just want to go to the beach. Actually, forget about the exploratory thing. It's like, I'm just going to explore the beach. I'm going to start by sitting on this sunbed, and I'm just going to explore how this feels for a while. And then maybe I'll order a gin and tonic and explore that option. Who wants to go on holiday with me? You know you want it. So Aurelia's never tried paella. Oh my God, we gotta make paella for you, Aurelia. I'm gonna make you a paella that you will die for. You will literally die after eating my paella because the fish will be a bit off, probably. No, it'll be good. You'll die from it being so good. If that's actually a thing. Also, I got my cupboard full of spices. I'm going to bring my whole spice area. I'm hoping it's going to fit up in the car. I've got my bike in the car already. I've packed it up and put it in the car. And there's still, a decent amount of room. So I'm hoping I'll be able to fit my desk.
I will not brewski beer you.
And I'm hoping that I'll fit other things. Oh yeah, my bedside cabinet. I really want to bring my bedside cabinet down because I really need that, don't I? It was a spicy sausage with pickled cucumbers, says Mimi. Hold on, what was a spicy sausage with pickled cucumbers? I've missed some chat. That's maybe why Meja, the Oslo sausage connoisseur. I do like my Oslo sausages. Lucy says I want to try some more sausages. And again, we do not know exactly what she means by that. I think that's part of the fun. Thanks for the follow earlier. So Lucy says, naked lady? Naked lady? Where? Where? On Instagram? Yeah, no, you're not allowed to be completely naked on Instagram, but they can push the envelope of what's allowed. It's quite incredible what they can do. So Australia won, which is probably about right, I would say. Lots of fun to be had in Australia. I would say more fun to be had in Australia than, for example, Antarctica. Just a guess. And already says it's non-capitalised because my brain bugs decided it wasn't going to be. Fair enough. Sturge, I'm okay with the beach, but I don't want anything over 22 degrees C. Ooh, really? Well, you'll get used to it, Storage. 22 degrees C, that's fine. But, you can go higher. And you can get in the shade. And if you get too warm, you can go dip yourself in the sea, cool off. And when you cool again, you go back onto the beach and you could do some more sunning. Maybe read a book. You get used to it. The body will acclimatise. And maybe for the first day or so, you'll be like, oh, it's a bit hot in it. But by after that, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You might want to take off the scarf and the woolly hat, obviously. ironically, I put this poll out there because I wanted to add habitable exoplanets, then forgot that completely. So really, so we got 2 styles of polls here. One from someone who's extremely ADD or ADHD or whatever it is. Sorry, I can't remember what it is, but it's definitely something, right? And then we got someone from Storage who it's like, I got an idea, and he's able to achieve his goals. Oh, really, it's so funny. Radio Effect Australia, good choice. I think it's a good choice. As long as we aren't beaching, Barbie style. Well, I think I could do beach. Actually, I wouldn't mind just doing beach. Like that could be just what I do. Beach. It says, oh yeah, I solved one of our other small luxury issues too. Something about our freezer lacking a thing. Ooh, well, what is it then? What does our freezer lack? Ice cream. Our freezer was lacking ice cream, and you've put ice cream in the freezer. Am I right? Storage. All I got from that was, Storage, get in the sea, and how about read a book? Rude. I was trying to help you, and you just threw it back in my face, like the ungrateful, grumpy bottom that you are. So you're not invited. I was thinking about inviting you on my holiday to Australia that I'm going to go on, but I'm not going to do it now. No, you're uninvited. Mm. So it's ADHD, AND. No, that's not letters, is it? That's just a word. So you've got ADHD, you've got AND, and you got autism. That's a lot of letters. That's a lot of letters already. Gosh. What does AND stand for? Mimi wants to go on a diving holiday in the Maldives. That sounds kind of good. I don't know if I really want to do the diving thing because, it could be fun, but I just prefer to just be on the sunbed, And so if I'm in the water diving, I'm not on the sunbed, and that's an opportunity cost that I'm not willing to pay. Also, there's some fishes that might bite me or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but I don't know if I like the idea. Yeah, no longer likes ice cream. I know, that's what I was thinking. I got it right. What have you just sent me? It's like such a gossip. What I do, I'm always number 2. No one knows how hard I try. Oh, why? I got feelings that I can't explain. It's such a good song now. It's such a good song now. Jesus Christ. Gave me the I think so when I watched that film, it was literally 2 weeks after I'd had my surgery, and I was pretty drugged up, and I think I was just crying for that song. I think I was just crying. I was just like, so good. Poor Ken. Oh, it's just brilliant. It's just a great song. Poor Ken. I was on so many drugs, it wasn't even funny. Not even that good. I'm not even great ones, honestly. Not even the good ones, just a lot of them, but not really good ones. I will never go on a diving holiday, says Aurelia. I'll go to the beach and swim, but no diving. Nope. No. Okay, it's okay, Aurelia. You don't have to. We're not gonna make you. Don't worry. There's no dirt bike on the road. Whoop, there's another one on the road. I don't think they're allowed to do that, but I don't know. No one really cares, so it's fine, I guess. Being underwater in video games almost has me freezing up, and that's just video games. Just video games. Yeah, you're not going on a diving holiday. That's a bad idea. Bricklets is here. Hello. Bricklets used to have ADSL, but I cured it with fiber. But you're getting lots of fibre in your diet now. It's amazing what you can do with just eating healthily, honestly. It sorts a lot of problems out. Hello, Bicklets. How you doing? I was almost so tempted to tell you a joke then, but it was a joke that I saw on Instagram. I got a friend and we just send each other. I got a couple of friends, obviously. I got more than one friend, believe it or not. And so, but on Instagram, and we send, silly videos to each other and things, silly little things, just silly things to each other, videos, and just posts, or whatever. I don't know, Instagram posts. And I got a bunch in my head right now, but I can't really do them for you. I don't know. You really have to be there. It says, Aurelia, Meja, in that time period, you were up there waving to the astronauts in the ISS. Right? Yeah, I was absolutely zonked out of my brain, and that's the best place to be when you've literally had your dick turned inside out. Like that's if you ever find yourself in a situation where your entire genitals have been origamied into an entirely different thing, where you want to be is definitely not there at that point in time. It's completely lucid. You want to be somewhere else, seriously. And I was somewhere mostly somewhere else. Mimi, it is the most amazing thing you can experience. The first time I tried it, I swam with turtles and dolphins. That does sound pretty good, actually. Maybe I could do that for like half an hour or something and then get back onto the sunbed. Maybe, I guess. No more than 30 minutes then. But yeah, trauma is fun. And I won't elaborate here, and Meja will have forgotten I mentioned it by the time she gets back here. Probably. I do forget most things. Sorry, Aurelia. I'm very insensitive. I try not to be, but I just am. I'm a really good flatmate. I am. I'm a really good flatmate. Aurelia's lucky to have me. And I will not expand on that anymore. Bricklets is good. I'm good. How are you all? I am good. Let me tell you about my week. So, went to the hospital. Yeah, on Friday. So on Monday I went to the hospital in Oslo and spent most of the day. No, not most of the day, because this was the second. I didn't need to go, so I spent a long time waiting there. And you know how you sat there in a waiting room, and all the other people are in the waiting room, and you're like, you start to kind of take notice when people who've, so everyone I was in with at the start, they all got seen. I was like, well, I'll be soon now, and I'll be soon. I was a little bit early, so I was kind of giving them a bit of leeway. And then more people came in, and then they were all seen. Yeah, and I was still there, and I was like, okay, this is weird. And then more people came in, and they started getting seen, and I was like, okay, what the fuck? Hello? What's going on? And finally, my name was called, yeah, because I checked in and everything, she said, yeah, okay. And then she said, yeah, you didn't need to come. Yeah, you didn't need to come. This was going to be a phone call. We were going to just call you. And I was like, yeah, okay, but the thing is, you didn't really say that. I was getting messages on my email, on my text messages on my phone, saying that I had to come to this appointment. I had to come to the second floor and register at the reception. It told me exactly what I needed to do. And even though, yes, you did mention that this was going to be a phone call, all these messages that I got sort of overrode it, especially when you said if I don't turn up, you'll find me 1,500 krona, So I was like, well, I better turn up then, because otherwise you'll find me 1,500 krona, so I should just come, yeah? I'll do that. And then when you say, oh, you didn't need to come, this is a waste of everyone's time, it's like, right, okay, well then, I'm afraid you're going to need to pay me 1,500 krona now, first fair, right? Because I turned up and I was going to get fined if I didn't come. But now you've said I didn't need to come and it was a phone call. So I'm going to fine you 1,500 krona. I will take cash. I didn't do that. Fucking should have done that, shouldn't I? But she would have just been, oh, I didn't, I just work, I just work here, I don't know. It's not, I didn't, you know, it's like, yeah, fuck off. So that was a bit annoying. And yeah, of course they then said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you, actually. We did tests and there's nothing wrong with you. So you're good, you can go. And I was like, yeah, okay. But what about the hole and the fact that it's leaking? That's just feels like maybe there is something a little bit wrong with me. But no, apparently not. This is normal. Oh dear, Bricklet says, nice green screen with the old room. I even saw Frida earlier. Pretty good CGI. It's a pretty CGI dog. Yeah, no, I guess so. I got my wife to just take a photograph of the room. It's pretty convincing, isn't it? Look, I've even got like interaction. It's not really there though. It's like a trigger. When I do this with my hand, it does that sound. It's not. There's nothing there. I'm just rubbing myself along Aurelia's. This is actually Aurelia, and I'm just rubbing myself along her. She's looking a little bit annoyed now, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Yeah, no, I'm in my old room. When I someday get there, says Aurelia, and have bottom surgery, I will be such a crybaby about it. And that's okay, you can be. I think that's, you know, if you're gonna, like, that's fine. You just gotta get through it, honestly. It doesn't matter how, it's just one of the most difficult things a person could do, right? It's literally one of the most difficult things a person could actually just, like, willingly sign up for. And be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my entire dick, you know, completely turned inside out. And I'm gonna do this willingly of my own volition. I just think it would be a fun thing to do this Saturday. So you can be a massive crybaby about it all you like, honestly. They gotta cut you some slack. I think they gotta cut you some slack. They suddenly didn't cut me slack. That was not an accusation, Maya. Oh, good. And I didn't read it as such, even though I'm not sure what you're talking about anymore because it was too long ago. And Maya's a lovely flatmate. Good. The check will be in the post. Story says, oh Christ, that's annoying. I know, am I? If only it worked that way. Yeah, that they paid me money for wasting my time. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. This only works the one way round. It's weird, isn't it? It was a radio in a dog suit too, earlier. It was. It's a pretty good dog suit though, isn't it? She loves it. She actually doesn't want to get out of it. She's been in it all day. And I said, Aurelia, I'm not streaming till later on. And she just went, woof. I was like, okay, this is fine. Now he's wearing a green suit holding a washboard. Hey, come back. No, come back. Yeah. I already said I'm going to dismount a bit more later because I was kind of stopped. See, that's a big nope for me. I'm really not into that kind of play. Others are, and that's fine, but it's not for me. And I absolutely understand that already. And I concur. I don't really. It's not for me either. I don't really get it, but that's okay because I don't have to get it. If they like it, then it's and you know, two consenting adults. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't, you know. You don't have to get everything. And I think this is an important thing to understand. It's like, all you have to do is like, you know what? Not everything's for me. Not everything's about me. And I can just be like, you know, I can just accept the fact that some people like things that I'm not really bothered about. And that's okay. The world will not end. Unfortunately, some people don't get that. And that's why we're in a bit of a pickle, honestly. I've had a lot of hate today on the old Twitters. Oh my god. KJK, Nazi Barbie, she interacted with one of my posts. Well, with one of my replies, because I was already interacting on someone else's stupid post. And she jumped in there with the photograph of my profile, trying to mock me or shame me because the way I look. Because of the way I look. Yeah, is that this? Is that really the angle you want to go with? Kelly J. Keane? Because the problem there is that I really like the way I look. I think I look great. And she picked a photo, she picked it from my Twitter profile, yeah? Famously, everyone uses Twitter profile pictures that they're not happy with, you know? It's like, oh no, I'm never gonna use that photo. Oh, we'll use it for my Twitter profile. No, I think most people use pictures that they're pretty happy with, especially when we're not anonymous like all these other people. So that was sort of fun. That made my notifications go a little bit wild whilst I was getting my hair done. I got out of this while I was driving to the hairdressers, and I looked at my Twitter and I was like, oh, what's happened? Oh no, oh it's her. Shit, not her again. She's a nasty piece of work. She's a nasty piece of work. But I don't let her get away with anything. Bricklet says, I'm also not into Halloween. Costumes and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. You don't have to be. And, you know, obviously, so one is sort of a sex thing and one is not, right? I mean, is Halloween a sex thing? Maybe. For some people. Not for me. But, and that's fine if you, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I think Halloween's quite fun. Halloween's quite fun. Like, I always mean, excuse me, I always mean to do a little bit more on Halloween. I always mean to, you know, a bit more of an effort, like do a proper costume and stuff, like handmade and, you know, I just like it's like really good. And do I ever do that? No. No, I do not. But then again, I am a mother of 2 children. I just wonder if maybe, if I'm not here for Halloween and I'm in Oslo, maybe I actually could do something for once. Something a bit more kind of, like a bit more effort. I don't know. It could be good, couldn't it? Or it says, oh, I am absolutely into costumes. Just not the animal kind. Yeah, sure. Lots of different costumes out there. Bricklets, it was just a joke. Nothing to do with what you were playing. That's okay. I don't think anyone's... Yeah, we're all good. Story says, oh gosh, celebrity status achieved again for this... Because she's done it before to me. I don't think she likes me very much. Can't think why. That's okay, because I don't like her very much. I would love to go to a convention, Aurelia says. Cosplaying Motoko Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell, or Scully from X-Files, or a bunch of other characters. I think that would be amazing, Aurelia. I think you'd have a good time. Let's see if we can make that happen, eh? Oh, she's going on. Or to a Halloween party as a slutty secretary. But that's some weight loss away, that one. Well, I think maybe the others ones are a bit of weight loss away. And to get the best result, you know. Something that you're really super happy with. But also, you know, but that's totally achievable. And I'm hoping that we can continue, you know, continue our walks. Did I say I got my bike? I got my bike in the car. And I'm really looking forward to bringing my bike down to Oslo. I can't wait for that. Get on the bike. Hopefully I can inspire you to get out to, well, you know, to get a bike and to get on your bike and just burn off some energy. Because the best way of working out, the best way of kind of, you know, losing weight and just getting fitter is to do something that you really enjoy, and then you don't really think about it too much, you know. And that's what a bike can do. Honestly, a bike can do that. Because you're not thinking about how hard we're working. You're thinking about how much fun you're having. That's the way it should be. Or a witch. Witch is a pretty easy. You can definitely do a witch. Can you see I'm losing light? I'm going blue. I'm losing light now. It's 10 to 9. So actually the sun's still doing okay. But I should probably pack up the feathers. This away.
Water! Water! Water!
Water.
Water!
Water. I'm actually doing enough water. Thank you.
Water! Water!
Morticia could be good, that's true, definitely. Ray says, yeah, I expect we'll continue walks and hopefully also start in the gym once I can get some clothes to use for that. I do miss bicycling though. I suspect if I get one, I'll hate it the first couple of weeks until I get used to it. I just sat on my bike for the first time since the vagina, and like I just did it and I didn't really think about it because I was like, oh, I'll get on my bike and ride it, you know, from the bike garage down to the car. And this is there's a bit of property. So I did that and now I was like, oh wait, I'm riding on the bike. Oh yeah, this feels a bit different. Interesting. But it wasn't like painful or anything. It was fine. It was fine. Like I don't know how it'll be after like a couple of kilometers, but it seemed fine. So that's kind of encouraging. Right. I think that'll probably do for the sorting. I've actually managed to get through about half this box, I would say. I'm really quite pleased with what I managed to do. Check it. Check it out. Check out my sorting skills. Did quite well. Cool. So now I best go and get my kids ready for bed. Because their other mummy, she's away having fun in Oslo. We swap places basically. So she's like in a spa in Oslo with her friends. But so I'm looking after the kids, and I should probably go do some looking after of them. Because I don't think they're completely self-sufficient yet. Unfortunately. Let me just see who we can raid. Let's do a little raid, shall we? Who's on? Yeah, it's quite a few people on, maybe. Shiv's on. Hey, maybe I should raid Shiv. Shiv did give me a retweet in support when KJK was trying to start this pylon, and she did a quote tweet saying, "Go help Maya out." And that was nice of her. So I think we're going. Well, I think I've just decided it, haven't I? So we're going to raid Shiv. I mean, there's other people on, but I think we're just going to do this. First one, raid. Hey, aloha. Hey, how you doing? I'm just about to raid someone. We are setting up the raid. The raid is set up. We're going to raid my friend Siobhan, who lives in the Scotlands. Looks like I showed up just in time for it to get interesting, except not really, because we're going. But but thanks for showing up anyway, Aloha. I'll be back hopefully on Sunday. I think I'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully. Probably. Like, I need to keep this table up. I won't pack it away in the car just yet. But anyway, I hope you're having a great Friday. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Siobhan. Dark Eden, she streams retro games. I don't know what she's doing right now. We'll find out. We'll find out very soon. But I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you all again hopefully on Sunday, where I'll probably just be doing some more sorting, basically, and chatting and things like that. So, take care, everybody. I'll see you all again soon. Where's my red button? There it is. Bye.